welcome to my channel. Welcome to a bit of a reveal and review and everything else, spoilers for the Black Needle Society planner, the 2023 planner. Today is the 1st of January in Tasmania when I'm doing this video. I'm not sure when the video is going to go up, but just, you know, keeping it all kind of open. It's the first day of the new year and I haven't looked at this planner yet. Got it just before Christmas and it made it before my nice list box. So if you want to know more, stick around. If you're not already a subscriber to my channel, please consider subscribing. Drop the bell for notifications when I upload a video next. And yeah, stick around to see all things kind of crafty. All right. It came in this beautiful purple envelope and then it's covered. Now, are you ready for some fantastic? You might need to tweak some of these spirals because it's got a bit squashed, it would seem. Now, this is spiral bound. You can change these, apparently. Some people have actually got Happy Planner or some other planner and they've put it into that kind of mechanism. Don't ask me how that works. All right, this thing's huge. The planner that we got last year is A5 and I've used it for my temperature charts and everything else. It's half the depth of this as well. This is a big baby. You can still get these. Now, they come with the elastic that keeps it secure and closed, and holy cow, that's solid. That's really good. Okay, so, and it's also got the corner bumps. Okay, so stitching planner, there's so much in this. If you want to see in full details what's actually in this, go and check out Katie's video. She actually showcases all of this in her video as well, and her inspiration behind some of these things and why they did what they did. So I don't know how much I'm going to go into with this. We'll see how we go. All right. The signature Black Needle Society stork scissors, and on the outside, of course, it's against the black. We actually got a scarf in this in one of our, I don't know, I've been getting the boxes for so many years now. We got it in one of our boxes, probably stitching on the go or something, and it's a gorgeous lightweight scarf that I did have it covering something, I can't remember what. Anywho, stitching journal, this belongs to, name, contact details. You've got your 2023 calendar in a glance there. Stitching challenge. Now, the one thing the girls are very good at doing is enabling you to get so many whips out or so many whips started that you'll never keep up. It's ridiculous. They're such enablers. Okay, start on a pattern released in 2023. Yes, now I haven't actually bought anything just yet, being the first of the month yet. I don't know what I'm going to do. I do kind of feel like I really need to have something for this year. Stitch on a freebie pattern. I have so many magazines that I still haven't shown on the internet that I could do too. Stitch on a pattern with a date or a month. That could be a baby sampler or an anniversary thing. Stitch on a rainy day. How many of those do you get? Start a new project on a holiday. That means kitting up, having everything you need, including your needles. Don't forget your needles and your scissors. And to have everything kitted and ready to go. Start and finish a project in 24 hours. That's going to be pretty small, depending on how much time you've got. Start a pattern with thread from a retreat in a box. We have got floss drops pretty much every box, and the floss is amazing. We've got Live and Dye LA. We've got Silks for You. We've got Forbidden Fiber. We've got Color and Cotton in a number of different series. We've got Treenway, I think I've got from one of their packs too. I'm just looking and looking, and there was also the one with the pirate box. Can't remember who that was from. Yeah, some stunning threads. And we've got Gentle Arts or week's dye works, I think, have come in limited colors too. All right. Stitch on a project with a person. Is that a person in like your buddy at your shoulder person, or is that with a person in the picture? Stitch on a project with a building. Okay, I take it it's in the picture. Stitch on a project with only one color. Now my monochrome is, oh no, I've done two. My monochrome technically could be the do different. However, my monochrome pattern that I do want to do is a dragon from, she did Paladin and Pilot, and I can't think who it, Firefly Design, maybe? She's on Etsy. Derek and Christian. Derek, I think, was doing possibly Pilot, but then I've gone and bought Paladin from her as well because it's just gorgeous. And it's a dragon in that kind of tribal tattoo style. It's stunning, and I've done that monochromed in red silk from over as well. Dalger even. Stitch on a project in the wrong season, i.e. summer in winter. Well, I've just done that in the stamps, Christmas stamps that were part of the Nice List bonus box, because we actually got emailed a soft copy of the pattern as well as getting advance notice for the colours. What we didn't get advance notice of was the banner on top, and hence me not finishing mine. So I've literally got the first 7 stamps completed, and I've done the outline for all the other stamps, and I've dated them all. That's it. It's going away. It's going to be taken out in July for Christmas in July, and that's when I'm going to finish it. That's what I'm planning anyway. I maybe actually able to use it in Hogwarts in some of the challenges too, because it might ask for something weird that I've got in the challenge that I might not actually have in the Hogwarts pattern, because they normally throw in a couple of curveballs that aren't in the pattern to make you think a bit. Stitch on a project you've customized. That could be my Harry Potter one. I've customized that to the wazoo because it's all personal and stitch your own adventure. Okay, 2023 goals. This is going to be a long video if I'm going through this page by page. There is so much in this, seriously. Starting stats, number of whips, projects near a finish, number of finishes in 2022, number of new starts in 2022, stitching goals, personal goals. Okay, projects to be fully finished and how? 3/4. Mistakes, customizations made while stitching, movies to see in 2023, TV shows to watch in 2023, books to read in 2023. All these in little blocks. I don't even know what movies are releasing anymore. I'm so out of touch. A to Z stitching challenge. Pattern and designer, date and number of stitches. Oh my goodness me. Okay, this challenge. Put at least 500 stitches or finish a project that begins with each letter of the alphabet in 2023. Starter words such as a and the do not count as at the beginning of the title piece. For the letter X, it may be any part of the title word or words. Well, that's going to get your brain thinking. And if you really want to get creative and you want to expand your repertoire, what I really want are Katie's book bags. Katie, please start releasing them in our boxes. Please, please, please. Okay, pamper yourself stitching goals. Project, goal, and reward. I think that's really, really good. Use this list to name projects you would like to make progress on this year and what the goal for your piece is. Goals can include a specific number of stitches you'd like to make on each piece or pieces you'd like to finish. Once you've hit your goal, reward yourself. Okay. The word of the year stitching challenge. Satisfaction. Our word this year is satisfaction, as in we hope that's what your stitching brings you satisfaction. Join us stitching on projects throughout 2023 and the beginning of end of each word. Please do not, the begin with each letter of the word. Please do not repeat projects. So SATISFACTION, projects. as well as your alphabet. See, I told you these girls were going to enable you to have so many projects at the wazoo. I think last I heard we were about 160 by Laura. You have a bit to catch up with. Okay, bingo. There's so many things on the bingo card. Okay. And tag or Instagram or Facebook them when you've done these. Stitch all the colors stitching challenge. Hooly dooly. Okay. Red, orange, yellow, green, teal, blue, indigo, purple, pink, brown, black, grey, white. Add some color to your 2023 stitching. Stitch on pieces with these different fabric colors through the year to complete the challenge. That's cool. I just did a video for Misty. I've got 2 pieces that are actually rainbows. Almost. They've got every color going. Okay, January. Now these are actually cards this year. The last time we got this was just a piece of paper. And it felt very flimsy. Okay, the future was with fate. So there's quotes here. The future was with fate. The present was our own. It's our Arthur joined the poison belt. So she's bringing out her literary here. Okay, so we've got January. Chinese New Year. Starting off the year of the rabbit. Oh, they've even put in Australia Day. This is awesome. Martin Luther King Jr. Day. Okay, now, you get the month at a glance, okay? And then the next page is trackers. So you've got these beautiful 2 trackers. You've got the almost Olympic Stadium here, and then you've got the diamonds here. So you've got assign a color to each of the 6 circles below, the method and a method of measurement, such as the number of stitches completed or spent time stitching. Color in the diamonds below each day according to your color chart, or track your stitching habits. And then the racetrack almost looks like, write the name of your focus projects for the month on the open line. In the boxes at the bottom of the page, assign a color and a method of measurement, such as number of stitches completed. And then color in and note each project. So each of these will end up with these beautiful color swathes. Works in progress, title, designer, start date, finish date, and stitches completed. Wish list, item description, maker price, date released. New purchases, purchase description, date, price, if you want to track your spending. Then we have your week at a glance. So it's your day, morning, lunch, morning, afternoon, evening times, and they're blocked. And then you've got your little bit of drawing to the side. There's a blank page before each month. There's a quote on each month. These are different colors as well, different themes. So we've got the hearts in this. Groundhog Day. So many different days here. Ash Wednesday. You've got the same trackers each month. These will be something completely different. I have never done these trackers. Works in progress. Now, Battle of the Whips. Okay, is it a round robin? No, it's more like a tennis tournament that I remember doing. So what this one is, you've got a round robin and add 12 new or existing projects to the provided space in round 1. Stitch at least 1 hour on each project and note the number of stitches completed. Move on to round 2 with the project with the most progress. Continue until you declare a winning piece. So you've got project 1, project 2, then round 2. And your winners move forward. That's really cool. 5, 6, 7, and 8, and then you get down to the beginning. That's an awesome idea. Okay, you've got your quote, Martin Luther King Jr. on March. Daylight savings, Mother's Day, your projects, your colouring, and then rainy day project tracker. Choose a project to stitch on during rainy days of 2023. Each time it rains, pull out the project and stitch for at least an hour. Colour in the water drops and fill in the date when you stitch. Isn't that cool? If you look at it the right way, you can see that the whole world is a garden. Frances Hodgson Burnett from The Secret Garden. Oh, that's pretty. And we've got a hydrangea. And is it a bluebird? Possibly. April Fool's Day. Solar eclipses. Spring in Stars Hollow in April. So the Spring in Stars Hollow, it's already gone on sale. I don't know if there's still any spaces, but that starts on the 26th, which is just after Anzac Day in Australia. And it runs for 4 days, and it's a pretty intensive retreat. We've got challenges and everything else. And really this kicks off the whole, we're getting into challenge season here. It's April. You get a bit of a break from May with the retreat. But then it all kicks off again in June, July. Okay, May. Never do a thing by half. If you want to get away with it, be outrageous. Roald Dahl from Matilda. Okay, you get your projecty bits, and then at the end of this month, it is a blank page, so you can write your own scribbles or draw a picture. June, you've got this beautiful rainbow balloon. Try to be a rainbow in someone's cloud. Maya Angelou, letter to my daughter. Then at the end of June, we have, now, are there any dates? These are all marked, so if you've got your retreat dates, retreats in a box. Oh, there's nothing in June. Is there anything in early June? No. No, nothing in June. It's July. Live in the sunshine, swim in the sea, drink the wild air. Ralph Waldo Emerson, Merlin's Song. Now, mid-year finishes. Pattern designer, start date, finish date, stitches completed. Frogwarts, year 4 begins. Year 4 is, oh my goodness, it's the Half-Blood Prince. Half-Blood Prince? I think it's the Half-Blood Prince. The book diverges so much from the movies in this one. This is where Hermione in the book starts going all into spew and the whole elf wars, and gets very political. And yes, very, very divergent. No, not the Chamber of Secrets. Oh my goodness, I'm so bad. I always forget what order they come in. I think it's the Half-Blood Prince. We get another blank page. I'm actually listening to Order of the Phoenix at the moment on audiobook on YouTube. Pack a pillow and blanket and see as much of the world as you can. You will not regret it. Oh, I wish. Jhumpa Lahiri, the namesake. Look at the sunflowers. And the sunflowers follow on through the month of August. Black Needle Society retreat in person, August, first week in August. Carnival is the theme. Carnival. It's not Carnivale. Okay, blank page. September says one child, one teacher, one book, one pen can change the world. Malala Yousafzai, I am Malala. And then it's the start of the school year, I suppose, so that's why she's gone academic, and it's all the books. So cool. Okay, lots and lots of international days throughout this diary. I'm seeing lots of international stuff. 13 days of Halloween, a stitching challenge. So the trick or treat box, or the trick box, or the treat box. Athena last year did the trick box, and the treat box was something completely different. There was all kinds of amazings. I didn't get it because Halloween is not really my thing, which meant that other people could get it. And yeah, so many amazing things were in that. Witchy Stitcher got involved and all kinds of stuff. Each year, Athena from our Black Needle Society hosts a Halloween stitching challenge. Join us in October as we stitch 13 Halloween and autumn inspired projects. Title of pattern designer, stitch date, number of stitches completed, if it's a new start, yes or no. Great idea, this, Katie. I'm so impressed with how your brain is able to store all of these little things in it. Always throw spilled salt over your left shoulder. Do you know why you do that? Because the server is over your left shoulder as well, so it's going to go into their face. Keep rosemary by your garden gate. I think that's to do with possibly keeping dead or ghosts out of your property. You're moving don't. Plant lavender for luck and fall in love wherever you can. Alice Hoffman, Practical Magic. I think the rosemary was to ward off evil spirits, and the lavender, yeah, can't say for sure. Anyway, we've got candlesticks and keys and a pile of books and pictures showing a house. Now, solar eclipses. We've got a blank page. November, we're getting into the woolly season. Look at this. This is fabulous. Cardigan. Beautiful picture. All of us at some time or another need help. Whether we're giving or receiving help, each one of us has something valuable to bring to this world. That's one of the things that connects us as a neighbour. Fred Rogers, The World According to Mr. Rogers. I watched that movie recently, and it was a little odd seeing Tom Hanks as Mr. Rogers, but there's a lot of things in Mr. Rogers that have actually leached into TV over here in Australia, which I didn't even know, like Daniel Tiger, I didn't know was part of the Mr. Rogers world. And the sayings that I keep hearing Daniel Tiger say and do are part of Sophie's kind of dialect now. And I never even realised. 12 days of stitching, Christmas and winter. Choose 12 Christmas or winter themed projects to stitch throughout the month of December. Join us on Instagram at FlossTube, where we will be planning our stitching for December 1 to 25. All of your patterns there. And they did the 12 days of stitching this year. If you want to go and check them out on YouTube, do that. Snowball in the Face is surely the perfect beginning to a lasting friendship. Marcus Zusak, The Book Thief. And then it's got snowflakes on the inside. And you've got things like Advent beginning, Hanukkah beginning, Human Rights Days, all kinds of stuff. The little thing at the top I've noticed, I'm stitching this week. Lots and lots of little prompts. My goal this week, and there's so many pages at the back, I'm going to go through them too. 2024 calendar and a glance. Ooh, wrap up. Hang on. Right. So, wrap up. Things 2023 taught me. Please stop. Best floss tube. Best Instagram post. Best tutorial. In 2023, I am most proud ellipse even. Memorable moment, 1, 2, and 3. So they're in your little tabs. Progress in 2023. Your key, what you want to do, and it's one of those dot progress charts, so you can find your dot and you can show how you're going in whatever you choose, whether it's an achievement or loss or moving or whatever it is. Wrap up current work in progress, favorite designer, favorite fabric, favorite floss dyer, favorite accessory, favorite floss tuber, favorite Instagrammer, favorite food, favorite drink. Social stats, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, Twitter, blog, other. Finishes, paper copy, fully finished object, digital copy, oldest, newest, largest, smallest, favorite. All of the choices. Wrap up, end of year stats. Number of whips, favorite new starts, projects near a finish. Designers I've discovered, makers I've discovered. 2024 calendar at a glance. It's a leap year in 2024, next year. Finished projects, you can divide them into 4, and if it's got a 0 in it, apparently there is a leap year. There was some criteria for non-leap years. Yeah. Finished projects, title, pattern, all of the finished projects. They're certainly hoping that you're going to finish loads of projects through the year. So much. Goodness, it just keeps going. Okay, now, design your own. I think that's cool. Craft paper. There are so many little projects that you could do, and this 1, 2, 3, 4 pages of graph paper there that you could design your own. Some lined paper for random thoughts, and there's 5 or 6 pages of those as well. Oh, look at this. I remember Katie saying this as well. There's a pocket, and it lines up perfectly, but there's a pocket in the back that you can put whatever into. You put your receipts if you've got expenses that you can get back on your tax, for instance. Whatever you want to store in the back. Now, what I do with these, I get myself a really pretty pen, and it's got to have the outside with the hook on it, and I hook it through there, so my really pretty pen stays with my really, really pretty planner. All right, if you're interested in these, they may still have them in the vault. I know these were sold on pre-order, but they may have ordered too many and they have some more. So go and check out the vault. Now, from today, you can use my rep voucher. I am a rep for the Black Needle Society, but as I said on my promotional video saying, pick me, I said it would not matter if I was not a rep for the Black Needle Society. I would still promote them because I think Katie's brain is the bee's knees when it comes to creativity and thinking outside the box. And when she bounces off Laura and Athena and all of the people in her world, she just is, she's just a creative winner. I just love the stuff that she comes out with. And we challenge her. We really do. So you can use my code, all caps PIPA5, and you can get 5% off any purchases from the vault. You don't get any discount as an ongoing subscriber, but you do from the vault and you do from those one-off boxes. Now, if you're interested in some special ones, so Stars Hollow is already gone. It's sold long ago, even though it hasn't shipped. You do buy these well in advance. Frogwarts literally is going on sale in the next couple of days. If you're interested in coming along to Frogwarts year 4, all right, you can get in halfway through. There's 8 years to go. Sorry, there's 8 years in the full sequence. I got in at year 2 and I have not regretted it. Seriously, it's been intense and so much fun. So if you want to get involved in that, it is going on sale right now. It is intense from a stitching point of view. Take your time, take a day off for the day after the retreat if you can. It's July. You will be stitching for literally 15 hours potentially per day. You will have the year challenge piece, and there's whatever else you want to do as well. You get the retreat in the box, you get the Facebook groups, you get the movie that we binge watch. We have games that will make a mess of your craft space. We have challenges that pop up. We had Peeves last year who kept on, you know, students out of bed kind of hilarity, and it was just, it's insane. We are a crazy bunch of people, mostly girls, not all though. We do have some guys, and the guys are brilliant. So if you've got a guy who is cross-stitching and he wants to get competitive, this is the place for him. We have Quidditch Cup, which is even more bonkers of online searching. So there's teams and it's time challenges, and we're looking for the golden snitch, which is the most phenomenal pattern out there that's got the most obscure kind of clue to find it, and there's one of it kind of thing. Like one year I think it was find a blackbird design that was designed by 5 designers kind of thing. It's just on steroids, this retreat. That is going to be available, and that's a one-off. So if you want to jump in on the Black Needle Society craziness, that is Frogwarts. If you have been to Frogwarts before, you do get advance notice, but please don't hang around and not make your purchase. If you can avoid it, don't miss your spot for Frogwarts. And it's year 4. There are going to be 7 years in total, and then year 8 is an in-person retreat. The world is opening up again. They had their first in-person retreat last year in August. It's happening again. You heard me say about the carnival retreat in August this year. And yeah, so there's going to be an in-person Frogwarts. So all these people we get to know in Frogwarts, we're going to get to see in person if we get to go. I don't know if I can. We'll see. It would be so fun to get there, but I don't know if I can. Saving and all of that kind of stuff. Life. All right. Yeah. If you're interested, do please use my code. Or any of the rep codes. We're going to be doing a major kind of advertising, I suppose, of who's out there in your world that you may know that you want to support with the rep code. Actually, I don't think we get anything, but you get a benefit from us having the rep code, and they get to track who's most beneficial to you guys, I suppose, passing on the rep code. So share the love if you need to. I don't know. I usually use Chloe's up in South Australia. So yeah, there is always the stitching club that we have the stitch along for. So it's a virtual Facebook, Zoom, whatever it is, get together stitching, and we just stitch on pieces, and you know, Laura does the whole go around the room. If you want to chat, you want to chat on camera. Otherwise you can just be virtual and just be in the room off camera and just a voice. Doesn't matter, there's no pressure on you to participate or anything else. You can just sit and let the world go by while everyone else yaps, because there's going to be someone talking. We talk about all sorts of things. Seriously, we can start talking about one thing and we can drift off into something completely different. So yeah, if you've never been to one of those chats, then please join in for one of those. I hope you've enjoyed. I think that's about it. My throat is sore. I'm going to go and get a cup of tea and cool off. It's very hot outside. And yes, I've got her nibs leaning on me like a little radiator too. All right. Yeah, don't forget to ring the bell for a notification when I upload next. God, if she wasn't so cute. Dear. Yeah. All right. I will see you guys around the tubes. We will even see you around the tubes, as her cheekiness says hi too. And yeah, bye for now. May the road rise up to meet you. May the wind be always at your back. May the sun shine warm upon your face, and the rain fall soft upon your fields. And until we meet again, may God hold you in the palm of his hand.